So
Yes.
Chava is amazing. You guys all know her. When I met her, she was trying to figure out what she was interested in. And it's been a wonderful journey to watch her grow and really develop her interest in architecture and solidify what she really wants to learn. So it started off with an idea of, well, I sort of want to do this, an architecture. I want to build my own house. I want to design it. And we just kind of worked together to figure out what is tangible she can do, achievable, and you'll be amazed by what she presents.
Sure. So my mentor is Nancy. She works at Lacuna Technologies. The company works with cities and agencies to better manage transportation in the air and on the ground through open source solutions. She's a technical program manager. She lives in San Jose, California. She likes to watch Netflix, eat good food, and learn about the world. So what is my project and why did I choose it? So my project was to build a miniature model of a house. It was like a concept design. Why? I wanted to learn more about architecture and how to build stuff. So what did we do? We started off trying to figure out SketchUp, which is an online program to build like models. But it was kind of complicated, so we decided to build a 3D model by hand. I started off by drawing a sketch of the idea, and then I tested out building by hand with a side project. I built the prototype for the project, and then I finished the final project. So sketching my idea, I got the idea for this house by a doodle from my friend Hannah, who's actually on the Zoom meeting right now. So I saw her sketch and then I kind of was like daydreaming, and then I came up with an idea for a house. I then made my own sketches. I had another idea, but that one didn't work. I decided not to do that one. So the house is, as you can see in the final sketch, on the bottom is like a structure where there would be a living room, a dining room, a bathroom, a kitchen. There's a staircase then that goes up, and in between and in the center is a structure where there are going to be rooms. Each floor is a room on its own, and then they're surrounded by glass. In between the glass and the structure is the staircase. This is the mini house side project. I ordered a kit online and I built it. I really enjoyed building by hand, so that's how we decided to continue with building the final project by hand. This is the project prototype. We ordered different materials and I got to test them out and see how I liked working with them. I also got to see what I didn't like, what I did like, and I worked with the measurements. So here's my demo. This is the final project. As you can see, it's sort of like the sketch. The bottom is the main structure where the living room, dining room is. I decided that it would be 2 floors instead of 1. I didn't have a chance to build the staircase, but that's fine. It's surrounded by glass, the center structure, and I'm glad it came out the way it did. So the benefits of my design. So the building, it allows more space in a small plot of land since it's built longitudinally. So you can fit more space, more home space in a smaller land space. Using glass, it looks nice from both the exterior and interior, meaning when you're inside, you can see everything. On the outside, you have a great view. And from the outside, and from the outside, you can see inside and it looks kind of nice. It's also weather resistant, so it doesn't get rusty. You don't have to clean as much. Also, it saves electricity by allowing in natural light. So you don't have to really turn on the lights during the daytime because you have the natural light coming in. And the design itself is just very different. So I think it's cool because most houses that you see are like very square and very similar, and this was kind of out of the box. So my magical experience. So my highlights were meeting my mentor, building by hand, and being able to have an idea and create it. Some lessons. I learned a bit about SketchUp. I learned how to research materials and work with what was available, especially during these times when I can't really order stuff without it coming months later. And also creating meetings. I've never created meetings before. So any challenges? So making the meetings were challenging because I've never made them before and I had to make sure that every week I came on time. And then also researching for project and materials. I wasn't very good at that, but when I finally had the materials, I was able to work with what I had and try being creative.